Okay, so currently right now, episode 9 is being uploaded and we're going to be going to episode 10. The only problem I think I'm having right now is there's so many tutorials coming on board and I doubt how many people will be able to watch. But it won't really deter me. I'll simply just create a catalog of these videos for newcomers, people who are just coming on board so they can watch these videos. So without much talking, I just want us to get straight into the business of the day. Now, the first thing is to go to the calculator, allow it to update. It has to update to the latest match day and the latest home team and awaiting for the first game. So right now, it is actually giving you match day 13, which was the match day we played on the previous season, on the previous video. So already, match day 13, we've already played it. Match day 14 is currently being played right now, and the one we can only play is match day 15. If you go here, this is the only one we can play now, match day 15, because already match day 14 is being played. So now we'll have to wait for this calculator to update. It has to update. It has updated. The first thing is to make sure it has the home team and the away team. The home team and away team is Ben and Vienna. That's the first one. If it has the first home team and away team, then it has fully updated. Start clicking on predict match. At this particular point in time, to start predicting the matches, remember it's only over 2.5 you can bet. Anything that is not over 2.5, you avoid it. So let's click on over 2.5. That's the only thing we can bet. Then you go to the next one, London and Berlin. Click on predict. Over 1.5. Remember, we don't bet over 1.5 because the odd is too small and it's not sustainable. So we ignore over 1.5. So let's click another one. This one told us it's a bad game. So because it's a bad game, we can't play on it. So let's just avoid it. Copenhagen and Oslo. This is also a bad game because it's a bad game, we can't play it. So if it's a bad game or if it's over 1.5, we ignore. The only time we play is if it's over 2.5. And over 2.5, we're expected to play only 2. You don't play more than 2 over 2.5. All these ones are still over 1.5. So because they're still over 1.5, we just have to ignore them. The only time you're expected to play a game is if it's over 2.5. So we've been able to calculate from the beginning to the last. We're yet to get an over 2.5 to play. But I think we had one at the beginning. Was that Ben and Vienna? I think Ben and Vienna gave us over 2.5. That was the first game we got. Okay. So we only have one over 2.5. That was the only one we were able to get, luckily for us. So let's just play it. So the only match we were able to get over 2.5 was Ben and Vienna. I've placed my bet on it. And let's go to the bet history. So from the bet history, you can see so far today we have lost 3 games. Okay, 4 games at a stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many winnings have we won? We have won 1, 2. We have won 3. So we're hoping to win this 4 so it becomes a tie. The match is between Ben and Vienna. So let's go back. We're going to be watching this match, and it's only after watching the match we can now stop the video to continue again. The new video sequence will be watch a match, bet a match, watch the outcome, and then a new one. I won't be creating series of videos where it will be up to 30 minutes at a stretch because at the end of the day nobody watches it. Now let me verify once again that the audio is working. Okay, so let's watch this match. Now this is the fourth or the fifth losses in a row. So now let's calculate from the beginning. This is a loss 1, a loss 2, a loss 3, a loss 4, and a loss 5. So this simply means on this particular season, we've lost 5 times, we've won only 1, 2, 3. Now at this particular point in time, most people log out, and that's where the problem is. The moment you log out, the market gets stable, and then you already lose the ability of recovering or making back your profit. So without doing so, I'm going to stop this video and resume again. This is currently March day 16. We're going to be trading till March day 28, 29, or even 30. Now, the episodes are going to be coming in lots and they might be very, very short. But the aim is to be using each match day, each prediction, each game for one video. So at the end of this particular season, you'll be able to compare and see for yourself that even if you get to make losses, you still get to make profit at the end of the day. Now, good everyone, this is Don Okek, and I'm going to be stopping this video here to resume another one on episode 10.